Hey guys, we're back. Time for another spooky reaction video. Let's open some good stuff. We're going back to Faceum's Top 5 channel. This is 10 scary ghost videos that are truly disturbing. If you wouldn't mind popping by his channel, the link is in the description to the original video, so please follow that and show some support while you're at it. Hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel if you're new here. And leave any thoughts you've got about any of the clips we're about to see in the comments, and we can have a discussion around that. In the meantime, let's get the cans on, give it a watch, and let's open some good spooky stuff.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Get ready to witness 10 scary videos of ghosts caught on camera. Number 1. A YouTuber who goes by Honest Abe had always been skeptical of the paranormal. He'd never experienced anything that he couldn't logically explain. But late one night, that skepticism was put to the test when the security camera in his bedroom captured something he couldn't ignore.
Bit of an orb moving about there. What's the boom all on? Then or a cat or a dog or something?
In the open doorway, a small dark shape appeared to move back and forth. At moments, it looked like the top of a head slowly going up and down, as if someone or something was crouched out in the hallway.
Crouched? They're lying down practically, man.
Abe insists that he has no kids and no pets, and when this was recorded, he says the house was completely empty. Since capturing this footage, he can't shake the feeling that he's no longer alone in his own home. Number 2.
You've obviously got to take it with a pinch of salt if the house was empty or not, if he's telling the truth there. But I don't know, there was a bit of an orb flying about at some point early on in that, but I don't know what to make of that one. Let us know your thoughts. It's another one of them peekaboos, but like, why would it be so close to the ground? Like, it's hard to work out with that one. I mean, initially I thought like a cat or a dog, but apparently he hasn't got any pets. So let us know what you guys think of that one. It's a good clip, but let us know what you think.
Late one evening, just after pulling into her driveway, a woman named Tammy stepped out of her car and immediately noticed something strange across the street. Something that she couldn't quite make out. The way it moved was incredibly bizarre, like nothing she's ever seen before. And lucky for us, her security camera captured the entire encounter.
What? What? Was that someone on a bike turning into a fucking dog? That's got to be a trick of the camera or something like that, like. What? What the fuck are you? What? What am I saying here? What is that?
The glow of a light across the street caught her.
I mean, at first I thought that was someone on a bike, because I thought you had like a bell ding-a-ling.
Eye. And as she stared closer, she realized the light wasn't just floating, it seemed to be attached to a figure. A dark silhouette moved on all fours, then slowly stood upright and paused as if scanning its surroundings. Moments later, it casually walked down the sidewalk before abruptly dropping back onto all fours and crawling out of view. Tammy still can't explain what she saw that night, but she either had a very close encounter with a strange creature, or one of her neighbors has some very interesting
monkey tail
night hobbies.
What the fuck was that? I'm sure I heard like a bell dinging like a bike when it first came into view.
The entire encounter.
Yeah, it's like a laugh. What is that? No, it was maybe the car. I thought it was a... Is that a dog barking? What the fuck? That's weird, that mind. It does seem to have like the light attached to its head, whatever it is. I'm a bit lost for words with that one. Like, guys, let us know what you think on that. That is bizarre.
On TikTok, an account called DocsHouse23 is run by a woman who believes her home may be haunted. She often gets the unsettling feeling that someone or something is there with her. At times, she even catches glimpses of movement out of the corner of her eye. Then one night, her living room camera captured something truly bizarre.
Again with the orbs. Well, the dogs haven't moved. What is that? It's noticed it now, whatever it is.
A small glowing object can be seen hovering in the room, slowly drifting back and forth. Then, without warning, it suddenly darted to the right, moving straight toward the dog. And the dog appeared to notice it instantly, jumping off the couch and running out of the room. But this faint glowing anomaly was nothing compared to what was captured in her backyard. On the left side of the frame, a dark figure suddenly stepped into view. Its body appeared completely black as it lunged into frame, almost as if it noticed the camera before quickly retreating back into the shadows.
Is that not just shit camera again, though?
Even more unsettling is the fact that the figure has a human-like shape, yet no visible features at all. This chilling sight left the homeowner shaken, unable to explain who or what was lurking in her backyard.
I mean, the dog getting freaked out by whatever that was quite suspicious, like. But I think that last bit with the camera in the garden, I think that's just a shit camera. I mean, whether it's someone, actual person creeping about and freaking people out, I don't know. But that's a queer one, like. But let us know what you guys think of that one. But like I say, the dog getting freaked out seems more legit than the latter part. But let us know your thoughts.
4. Back in July, a woman named Emma turned to TikTok in a desperate search for answers. While she was home alone one afternoon taking a nap, the cameras inside her house captured something that absolutely should not have been there.
A cat, dog, cat. There's lots of animals. And the dog's picked up on something.
At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. Her cat sat perched on the dining room table while her dog was fast asleep on the floor. But suddenly, the camera in her kitchen captured something chilling.
I
A
didn't
voice.
say. Oh, was it the voice? I heard some. Was it? I thought it was the telly or something playing in the background. I thought they might have left the telly on for the dog or
A
something.
voice that sounds eerily like it says I'm back. The first time Emma heard it, it sent a chill down her spine. And finding an explanation wouldn't be easy, because Emma was the only person home at the time. But if she was truly alone, then who was caught on camera talking?
Because the cameras can be quite sensitive. I mean, and we've got security cameras and they pick up stuff in other rooms as sort of echoey captures like that. But I don't know. I thought they'd left the telly on for the dog or something, but maybe not. Let us know your thoughts on that one. It's I'm a bit more suspicious with these voice recordings. There's that much you can do to tweak stuff. I mean, you can do the same visually now as well, like, but I don't know. Let us know your thoughts.
Number 5. A man named Joe says that back in 2019, his mother confided in him that she believed something demonic was haunting her apartment. For obvious reasons, he didn't believe her and brushed it off, but that quickly changed when she sent him a video of what she'd been dealing with. For a bit of context, Joe's mom was lying in bed recording toward the kitchen when something truly terrifying suddenly appeared.
What the fuck are we looking at here? What? I've got no idea what we're supposed to be looking at. Someone growling. Oh, snoring.
Although the room is dark, it's not hard to see the eerie shape moving on the ceiling.
It was fucking hard to see. I couldn't make out anything there. It's a shit capture of a shit capture. What am I meant to be looking at?
As she aimed her phone towards the kitchen, this black anomaly slowly began to reveal itself more and more. From what we can see, it looks like someone was on the ceiling upside down, and this is its head. At different points in the video, this head wouldn't be showing at all. Then it appeared to be peeking out from around a corner. Then finally completely in view, seeming to stare directly at her. Now this video is clearly very dark, with the quality of a potato, so
Right,
it's hard
exactly.
to say for sure what was caught.
It was hard to make out anything. I didn't even see it fucking moving because the camera was all lower. I thought it was the camera moving more than something on it. That's... Nah, I can't even make a call on that at all.
But let me
That's
know
just-
what you think.
Nah, pass. Pass.
Number 6. On a TikTok account called Globalist Slayer USA, a man shared a video that he says he simply can't explain. At around 4 a.m., the camera in his backyard captured something unsettling, something he's still searching for answers to.
Freaky footprints
In the
appearing.
snow-covered yard, a pair of eerie footprints suddenly begin to appear.
That's a big step there, mind, unless it's missed one somewhere.
These strange tracks slowly imprint themselves into the snow. But there's just one problem. No one is there to make them. As the footprints form, no person or animal can be seen anywhere in the frame. So what could have caused these mysterious tracks? A ghostly presence? Or maybe someone who finally cracked the code on invisibility?
That's pretty freaky, but there is like a huge gap between these two, are you like? So you'd expect another one to appear, but unless it just hasn't done it. But clever editing. Or the Invisible Man. Let us know what you guys think. That's pretty freaky. I mean, are these lights or are these footprints as well? I'm assuming they're lights or something. Weird stuff, man.
Number 7. After experiencing strange paranormal activity throughout her life, a woman named Mary says she has little doubt that something supernatural is always nearby. One day while she was in her bedroom, Mary quickly snapped a photo of the kitchen to show her husband that the light had been left on. But when she looked more closely at the picture, her heart sank as she realized what she captured.
Oh, hello.
It's a bit hard to see, but if we enhance the photo, it becomes incredibly clear. Standing in the doorway is what looks like the ghostly figure of a woman, One that seems to be staring directly at Mary.
That's freaky.
Two eyes, a nose, and even a mouth appear clearly visible, making it hard to believe this is simply a strange camera glitch. Since capturing the photo, Mary isn't quite sure what to think. And at this point, she doesn't need to investigate, but instead relocate to a different house far, far away.
That's a pretty freaky picture, that, mind. Good stuff. Good capture. I mean, I know it's probably just pareidolia, as it looks like there's plates and stuff here, which just sort of looks like the outline of an arm or whatever. Is there like a coat rack or something? It is freaky, granted, I'll give them that, but I think that's just clever pareidolia. But it looks pretty freaky. Good stuff. Good capture.
Standing in the doorway is what looks like the ghostly figure of a woman, one that seems to be staring directly at Mary. To think. And at this point, she doesn't need to invest in a house far, far instead brave.
I keep missing that one.
On a YouTube channel called Dad's Always Right, the man behind this channel describes himself as just your average stay-at-home dad. 5 years ago, he had a newborn son, and to keep an eye on him, he set up a camera to watch over him while he slept. One morning, he woke up to find a notification from this camera, and what he saw left him feeling uneasy. As the tiny child peacefully slept, the stuffed bear suddenly moved. But something about this movement doesn't look like it naturally fell, and somewhat appears as if something pulled it. If you watch closely, after the bear fell, the entire crib slightly moved. Luckily,
it looks like it's one of them automatic ones, though, so whether it's just the rocker,
none of this movement disturbed the sleeping child, but left his father rather unnerved. On another night, the camera set up in his other son's room caught something that he once again couldn't explain.
That's pretty cool.
A strange white anomaly was caught flying through the room. This mystic...
Obviously, the sound effects being added for dramatic effect, I would have thought, like, but it could just be a camera glitch, but it looked quite Ghostbusters.
Form suddenly appeared and flew right past the camera before vanishing entirely.
That's cool.
This bizarre anomaly doesn't look like a bug and has led this man to think that something paranormal may be going on. Well, the next thing that was caught on camera definitely solidified that
it's
thought.
got a bit of a sequence. What we're watching. Oh, the door.
At 1:30 in the morning, their bedroom door slowly swung open. This sudden movement appeared to wake the sleeping child. And as he rolled over in his crib, the door opened completely, revealing no one on the other side. With it then swinging completely closed, then opening once again, I think it's safe to say that something supernatural is definitely going on here. The man behind...
That would be pretty freaky, like, but it always seems to be around the kids when they're in bed, like, it's weird.
This account is still searching for answers, but I think it's pretty obvious that he's got an attention-seeking ghost living in his home.
Pretty freaky. Again, it could be not so much the effect on the cameras, it could just be glitches, but the bear moving did seem a little abrupt, but could easily have just been a sort of slipping and tumbling, and the cot itself moving might have been just adjusting to the weight shift. Weird. The Ghostbusters looking thing in the bedroom, that was quite freaky, but that could have been anything. Camera glitch. Like he says, it could have been a bug or something flying across the camera and the camera trying to make the best of what it's seeing. But the last one, the door, you'd like to think with the being babies involved, it's not a setup or someone doing it for clicks and stuff, but seemed weird, but there seems to be a bit of a pattern form, and we'll keep an eye out and see if there's any more. Let us know your thoughts on that one. Bit of a saga.
An account called Travel with F is run by a man we'll simply refer to as F. After purchasing a van, he renovated the inside to create a comfortable space where he can eat and sleep while traveling.
I think we've
Whenever he
seen something
settles on a
similar to
place to
this
spend the
before.
night, he usually sets up a small camera outside to keep an eye on his surroundings.
I'd love to
But
just
one
go.
night, while parked in a desolated wooded area, F was watching the live feed from this camera on his phone when something appeared that downright terrified him.
Penunggu yang ada di sini, hai, mendekatlah, tunjukkan dirimu. Buat semua yang ada di sini, buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, mendekatlah, tunjukkan dirimu. Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, mendekatlah, tunjukkan dirimu. Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, tiba-tiba nggak bisa gerak. Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini gerak sendiri. Ini kenapa ya? Buat semua penunggu yang ada di sini, tolong mendekat.
Oh, it's her again.
As he rotated the camera around, it was clear that no one was outside the van. But when the camera slowly turned back, a bone-chilling sight came into view. The outline of a woman standing in the distance, dressed entirely in white.
That was the fucking lass out the ring or whatever.
With long black hair,
Freaky.
the sudden appearance of this woman made his stomach drop. She ominously stood there, silently staring toward the van, far too close for comfort. And I think it's safe to say that F had the same reaction that we all would. Number 10.
That's class. Yep. Lass out the ring makes another appearance. That's, I mean, again, it could be just you like to say an anomaly or pareidolia of your eyes and the camera trying to make out what's there, but there's nothing really there or whatever. But it does look quite freaky, like, and a good reaction. I liked it. Let us know your thoughts if you think it's real.
Someone you may remember seeing on this channel before is YouTube user Techno Gets 741. Over the last few years, he's carefully documented the haunting in his home, showcasing the dark presence he's been forced to live with. His uploads have been sporadic, as he never knew when this activity would spike, or if he'd be able to catch it on camera. Well, after disappearing for the last 5 months, he recently posted a video confirming that this entity is still haunting him.
Doggo?
See that, man? Those damn noises again. Welcome to my life.
I'm not sure if I can remember seeing this guy before. I probably have.
Hello?
Pretty impressive digs, like.
Hello? I'm by myself.
Got some freaky ass gear going on. That's a cool little room, though. I like that. Does sound like there's the one running about up there, like, mad. think the Broncos thing is the scariest thing I've seen so far.
Switch it right there. Hello?
That's... Oh.
Hello? Somebody fucking around in there.
Doesn't seem to be any shadows.
There's definitely somebody in there. Could have swore I seen somebody walking in there. The light switch is right here. I'm coming in. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Could have swore I saw somebody in there.
I mean, that door did slam shut. I mean, whether it's clever editing, because there was a point there where he sort of focused on the wall, and there could have been a opportunity for a cut there while somebody got out of the room or whatever, before he looked in the cupboard or whatever. But freaky. See what else happens.
While in his house completely alone, he began to hear vicious banging coming from upstairs. He immediately got up to investigate when the ghostly sound of a woman whimpering was caught. This eerie banging continued as he made his way upstairs, and as he turned towards the left, he witnessed a door close on its own. Then within the light coming from under the door, something dark can clearly be seen moving inside the room. With his heart pounding, he cautiously made his way closer. He flung the door open and quickly scanned the room, finding no one as always. For safe measure, he checked inside the room next door, still unable to find anyone responsible for what he was hearing. These alarming events have left him desperate for answers as he tries to get rid of this malevolent spirit.
I mean, it is
Make
pretty
sure to follow
freaky.
me on it always.
But,
For safe left, he
where was it? There was the bit where he went in the room.
He immediately got up to an
But then he seemed to like pause here. He looks under the bed, which is obvious there's nothing there. But at this point here, he opens the cupboard first, I guess. Like, but although at this point here, when he's just sort of looking at nothing, there was a point for a cut.
I could have swore I saw somebody in there.
So maybe what might have been. Could you see all the way in when he opened one side? So you can't quite see this side of the door. So the effectively could be somebody stood against that wall in the cupboard. And then when he pans round, he sort of holds the camera on the... maybe. And then opens this side up.
Somebody in there.
So there could have been clever chance for a cut there, I guess. I'd like to think not. I would like to think that most of these things are genuine captures, but the way things are now, it's so hard to tell. It's weird, like. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on any of those clips. There was some good stuff there. Interesting. I do like Fearsome as well. He's quite amusing with his commentaries and stuff. But as I said at the beginning, if you wouldn't mind popping by Fearsome's channel, the link is in the description. Please go by. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel if you're new here. I'm grateful for all the support we're getting. If you've got time, please let some of the older videos play in the background and try and do some catch up, try and get some hours built up. I would be very, very grateful for that. And if you've got any thoughts on any of the clips we've just seen there, feel free, drop them in the comments and we can have a discussion around them. In the meantime, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.